What are you doing? Is that so? What do you think? Huh? What are you watching? What are you watching?
That's me and the little man while his mom was off to the gym. Basically, before her gym time, it was my gym time. And this workout is my upper hyper workout. And I had to kind of rush this workout. I didn't get in all the exercises because I wanted to make sure I gave time for my fiance for her to go to the gym. So I had to take over the babysitting duties. Um, but anyway, guys, when it comes to mobility work, this is my mobility work. Usually, whatever exercise I start off with, I do a lot of warming up. And in this instance, for my upper hyper day, I start with bench press. So 3 sets of 20, just with the bar, and get the blood moving, to get mobile, to get active, and it's usually works well for me. If I'm spending more time doing mobility work than I am working out, that's definitely an issue. So for me, usually it's the first exercise of a workout. It could be squats, deadlifts, bench, whatever the case is. Basically, I just warm up really good with the bar, and then progressively, walk up the warming sets. So the first, weight I use with bench is basically one plate. I'll touch it for 10 reps. Sometimes I do one set with the plate, sometimes two, and then I just progressively work it from there. So after this set, I basically moved it up to a plate and a quarter, or 185 pounds, and I believe I touched it for five. So again, just to kind of get myself more acclimated to a heavier weight. So it's just touch it for 5 reps, and then after that, it's basically I go up to my working weight, which today, or actually yesterday now, last night I rather, is 210. And last week I did 205. So I just added 5 pounds. My goal was to hit 3 sets, 10 reps. And also my main priority, my main goal was to really work on my technique, make sure that every rep was pretty clean, not a lot of momentum, but just to really get good quality. And that's been something I've been really honing in on the past month or so, is just to really kind of take the emphasis away from trying to just stockpile the weight on there at all costs. It's more so of, let's make sure my quality is honed in and my technique is good. And then, once I feel pretty comfortable with technique, then be able to just slowly kind of tinker with adding weight, add, a little here, a little there. So this workout, 5 more pounds. The first set went pretty well. I got 10. The second set got a little bit tough. And I think I got 9. I can't remember, and I'm not. I can't. It's hard for me to count the reps while I'm narrating. But yeah, I think it was like 9, and then the third set, I think I grinded out. I want to say 7 or 8. So it got progressively harder. And I noticed that when I kind of eliminate momentum, it definitely makes things a lot harder, and I feel that my quality is improved. When I hone in on my technique, the quality of the movement, I feel it a little bit more. And for me, priority is definitely bodybuilding. I do the powerlifting movements, bench press, squat, deadlift, but more so as of late, I've been really putting an emphasis on my quality versus how much I'm actually putting on the bar. Of course, I want to make it hard by putting enough on there, but yeah, my focus is more so the quality. And so today's workout was abbreviated. Like I said earlier, I had to eliminate some exercises. So basically, I was like in a rush. So usually I do like a bent row off of my safety arms. It takes a little bit to set up, like as far as time wise. So I was like, okay, let's just do it on the Smith machine. It's quick. I can slap the weight on there, and basically I could just get in, get out with this exercise. So 3 sets of 10. I had a plate and a 35 on each side. With back movements, my whole goal, of course, is good quality again. Of course, technique. Try to not have too much swing going on with my back movements. But any back exercise I do, whether it's a row or it's a pull down, is to make sure that my lower back is arched, my chest is up, and again, trying to eliminate momentum. So anytime I feel that back rounds over, it turns into more of a arm and shoulder workout. So by making sure that low back is arched, the chest is up, keeping that back flat, you're going to really hone in on those lats. And as far as grip, I definitely go with Versa grips. Every back movement I do, I try to really make sure my grip is solid. And the last thing I want to worry about is my hands slipping off the bar. So you can kind of see there I kind of re-gripped because it was actually slipping a little bit with the Versa grips. So you can imagine not having grips at all. It'd be a little bit difficult. So you can kind of get a better idea as to the low back, arch, chest up, trying to keep that back flat, trying to make sure I eliminate as much momentum as possible. So this was my only back movement today. Again, press for time. So it definitely targets the lats, the upper back, traps, even rear delts. So one of the main reasons why you'll probably never see me do an isolation for rear delt is just because of the rowing, the pull downs, the vertical pull downs I do. It hits rear delts pretty well. So 3 sets of 10 here, got some pretty good work. And then I finish off with some cable curls in the squat rack. Now, when you have your own home gym, you could get away with doing this. I don't recommend it in a commercial gym, but definitely when you have your home gym, you could curl in the squat rack, and no one could talk shit to you. Well, at least you guys could talk shit here on YouTube, but not when I'm actually there because I'm the only one training. But anyways, cable curls, again, I usually like barbell curls or dumbbell curls, but because of my time, I just slapped on that the cable and went right to work. The goal was 3 sets of 10. It ended up not being 3 sets of 10. It was more like a set of 10, and I can't remember what the last 2 sets, but they were far from being 10. But that was it. That was basically my upper hyper workout. And again, bench press, it works chest, shoulders, triceps. So knocked out those muscle groups. The row, again, lats, traps, rear delts, upper back. So knocked out the back work. And then curls to finish off the biceps. So basically, I worked my entire body with 3 exercises. I'm not saying this is something that everybody should do or this is something I do all the time. It's just for today's instance where my fiance really wanted to go to the gym, so I made it a point to make sure she got her gym time in, and for me to take over, the babysitting duties or or being with and especially I want to be with my son and spend time with him. That yesterday was one of those days where I had to alter my workout to make it work, to balance out my gym life, my family life, and still make progress towards my bodybuilding goals. So again, just to go over bench press, again, it works a multitude of muscle groups. So chest, triceps, shoulders, the bent row with the Smith machine was lats, upper back traps, rear delts, even low back to a certain degree because you have to support your torso. And then finishing off with some curls, finish off the biceps, you work forearms. So it's a good upper body workout, and it did the job. I was happy with it. I was pleased with it. I felt like my quality was good, so I got a good workout. I felt satisfied when I was done. I felt like I got a lot accomplished. It was good work towards my long-term goal. And again, whether I'm hitting PRs, not hitting PRs, as long as I'm feeling like I'm getting good work in, it feels heavy, and my quality is good, that work accumulates towards your long-term progress, your long-term goals, and that overall physique that we're all striving for. So other than that, guys, that's it. I just wanted to kind of share with you my one of my upper hyper workouts. I'll try to do more of these.